Bones Unfiltered Podcast. Bones Unfiltered Podcast.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Bones Unfiltered Podcast. This is the Off the Beaten Path edition, episode number 2. As you can see, I got Wolf back again. We were supposed to have a musician on, and I don't know what happened, but we cannot get a hold of the individual. It is now past 10. We gave him time, but you all know me. I don't like to run late. So I apologize that we are running behind schedule because I don't like that, but it is what it is. So we're here with Wolf today, and all we're going to do here is kind of do some updates. I definitely want to mention July 17th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Frankfurt at our Capitol. They're going to be doing another hearing on the Lee specialty clinic that's in Louisville. I think they're going to do more on that, but definitely more stuff's going to be in regards to coming up with Medicaid cuts and whatnot. So for those of you all, I just want to throw this out there that can do it. It's that town hall rally. It'll be Friday, July 17th at 1 in Frankfort, Kentucky. You can find this on my Facebook. I don't know why it's not showing the whole picture, but it's not. But anyhow, you can find this, and if you're available and you want to go down for this fight, I unfortunately cannot make this. I had stuff already scheduled. But this is for a good cause. This will be for Medicaid, Medicare cuts, all that kind of good stuff. Potentially the Lee specialty clinic. Kind of talking more about them. They were saved, for those of y'all that don't know it. They were saved by Andy Bashir for this fiscal year. So they're good through July until July of next year. So they're not out of the woods. The budgetary cuts and potentially closing down of this great organization is still a threat. So they may have bought some time, but that's right now, that's all we've got is time on our side. So we need to start protesting, getting the word out. So I'm definitely going to be working with people. And tomorrow at 11 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing my special needs podcast with a woman. Her name's Ariel. And Miss Ariel used to do some clinical time at the Lee Specialty Clinic. She's working to get her nurse practitioner. So we look forward to actually talking with Ariel tomorrow and kind of hearing a little bit more about this Lee Specialty Clinic and what they provide our adult handicapped community in Louisville. But before we get into more of that kind of stuff, I would like to kick it back to Wolf and kind of see what's been going on now that she's made it back to the great state of Kentucky. Let's kind of see what's been going on with Wolf recently.
Oh, well, I got out of the car for a week, got myself healed up. I'm back in the car. Did a lot. I put in I think 27 applications in the last 9 days.
Nice.
Finally got a couple interviews in the prospects. So one being tomorrow. With that being said, then I can work on possibly getting a place soon. So
hell yeah.
The silver lining's coming. The light is coming to the end of the tunnel. Finally.
I hear that shit.
I came back early. I know I have that boots camp out in Summersville at Captain Jack's the 31st and August 1st.
Yeah, Hell House is in the house, by the way. I mean, he posted it. So, yes, matter of fact, you want, we can have, I mean, since this podcast turned out to be kind of a hodgepodge.
Bring him in.
Troy, I try to bring you in. Matter of fact, my buddy Pat, I don't know if Pat would want to do it, but he'd be welcome to join into the podcast just for the hell of it. What's up, Miss Mary? If you're interested in us bringing you in, drop me a little message here. If you're not, I'll leave you be. I know it ain't necessarily some people's bag.
Well, that's kind of funny that I was talking about Boots Camp and Hell House joined.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get him in and let him kind of talk and promote Boots Camp as well. And let me go back to pulling him up on here. But yeah, we're sorry that things kind of went the way they went. It sucks when when things have to switch gears like they do. But
the good thing about you and me, we always have something to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. Now, why in the hell? I know I have his number. I don't understand what here. I guess I'll send it via Facebook. See,
Yeah,
this
there you go.
this is when it sucks. It's because we're trying to switch gears because we had a plan and then that plan fell through. So now we're trying to make something out of nothing. And I had everything lined up for our music artist for the show, and I had to ixnay. So I spent all morning setting up for the show, and they no word. So it's like, damn. But it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. Can you send invites too, Wolf?
Yeah, I can. Did you
What?
find him on Facebook?
And I know I have him. It's just because I think it's because I'm on my business one.
Okay, hold on, I'll
And
get
you
him.
can't do it as well. So yeah, if you got it, either that or I'll have to look his phone number up.
I got it.
I'm trying to do all this shit. Hey Val, what's up? Val, Scott's in the house. Hey Scott, if you're you just jumped in too. If you want to get in on this podcast, we're gonna try to get Hell House in to talk about Boots Camp. The original show we had, ladies and gentlemen, the unfortunate something must have happened. We cannot get a hold of the artist. So I set up this morning for a musical podcast, and unfortunately, I was all for naught. And what is that noise? The hell is that noise?
It's because I'm out of the thing.
Oh,
It's me. It's me. Don't get scared.
Sound like you were eating some shit. It was like, What's up, Miss Mary's in the house? I ain't seen you in a while. I hope all's been going good with you. My boy Scott, what's up, brother? Hope you've been doing well. And like I say, Scott, if you want to get in, just send me a message. Let me know you're interested. I know some people don't like fuck with podcasts. They just like to listen to them. And same with you, Pat. And if you want to get in on this, brother, just let me know. If not, I won't bother you with it. But we're just going to feel, like I say, this podcast is just going to be a bunch of nonsense. We're just going to talk about a little bit of everything. Again, very important to talk about July 17th at 1 at Frankfurt, because that's a very important thing. So if you are available, you do want to fight for the handicap and for Medicaid and all that stuff, that'd be the time to go down to Frankfurt and do some rallying. So, and again, I'll show that one more time. Waiver Town Hall and Rally in Frankfort, Kentucky, at our lovely capital. And it's at 1 p.m. So be there or be square. All right. Let's see. Miss Mary.
How you doing, Miss Mary?
Did you send one to Hell House?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I was fighting with DoorDash yesterday. They wouldn't give me any orders. I was on customer support probably about 8-9 times yesterday with them.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting to the point where if I don't get anything today, I'm actually thinking about making a lawsuit.
That sounds like fun. While we're waiting for Hell House to join in, I am going to show you all this. There is my QR code for Bones Unfiltered podcast website. So for those who may be interested,
Nice.
You've got the QR code here now that will take you directly to bonesunfilteredpodcast.com. And that's where you can go in and you can find all of the different podcasts that we do. You also have, some intel. It's still a work in progress, obviously, but some intel about me and about this podcasting. And then, of course, for those of you all that can or would want to support the channel. And we also have a merch store that you're welcome to check at. But the biggest and above all, the most important thing that any of you all listening can do for people like myself and Wolf is to subscribe, like, and follow. So smash those buttons. That kind of stuff doesn't cost you anything. You'll know if someone has something that's subscribed to that costs a monetary amount per month because it'll tell you.
Right.
Mine does not say any of that. So, likes, follows, subscribes, all help us get out. Troy said he cannot join today, but love you both. Love you too, my brother. Well,
Yeah,
that's all right.
brother.
Well, Wolf, I'll go ahead and throw it to you then. Kind of let everybody know who has not maybe been paying attention or has not heard. Tell everybody about Boots Camp, where it's at, where they can come see you and all these other fine folk.
It's being held in Summersville at Captain Jack's campground. Come on out. Watch a whole bunch of artists both days. He's got a humongous lineup. I wish I could. You know what? Here, I'm gonna send you something real quick.
All right.
And then you could show everybody. He's got the whole lineup.
Oh, you're gonna send it to me to bring up? That'll be cool.
Yes, I'm actually gonna get out and get back in because that way the crackling noise won't come back.
Okay.
All right. Be right back.
All right. No, she's going to send me that. So we're going to show everybody that flyer so everybody knows that's interested in something like Boots Camp. You definitely will know where to go check it out and when. Miss Mary, it's good to see you, honey. I hope all's been going good with you. Miss Val, always a pleasure. My buddy Scott and Pat, thank you all for joining in. Thanks, Troy, for dropping in, at least for a second, to mention Boots Camp for those who may be interested. That's going to be a fun time. And Wolf's actually going to drive back for that. Again, tomorrow for me, it's going to be a fun show with Miss Ariel. It is going to be a special needs podcast because she is a soon-to-be nurse practitioner. And she did some of her time doing some stuff with the Lee Specialty Clinic here in Louisville. So she knows more about how they are, what they do. And we're going to get into those services because people need to know about those kind of things, especially since it's on the chopping block. And it is a very, very, very important thing for our community because, again, for those who are coming in late on this, the Lee Specialty Clinic in Louisville is actually it's very pivotal, especially for our adult handicap populace. They definitely focus more on the adult, which is a really wonderful program and a very much needed program. And I think too, a lot of times people focus on, there's so many good programs for supporting handicapped children, but we forget that those children eventually become adults. And sometimes when those adults start losing loved ones in their lives due to the natural life progression, you end up having individuals that maybe don't have anybody but something like the Lee Specialty Clinic to help them through the rest of their life. So it is a very important program, and it sucks that it's on the chopping block. I am glad that they were saved for the next fiscal year, but that does not mean that our work's over and that we're out of the woodwork. We still got those men and women that work for Lee Specialty Clinic and all those patients have a lot. They got a strong fight ahead of them to make sure that that program does not get chopped down any further than what it is. So we really hope and pray that things go good here in 3 days from now in Frankfurt. And if they bring up the lease clinic, I know they're going to be talking more too, I think, about Medicaid cuts and stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see all this unfold. Now, did you send that, Wolf? Wolf? You can't hear me. Yep, she's back. She'll be back. But it's going to be a good show again. I'm going to have Miss Ariel on tomorrow at 11 Eastern Standard Time. And then on the following week, on Tuesday at 10 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have a young lady. Her name's Sharon. She's going to be on telling her story about her autistic daughter, who is also a patient at the Lee Specialty Clinic. And she has sent me a lot of photos because this young lady's daughter is one of the autistic children that is sometimes has violent outbursts. And she wanted us to, when we do our show on that following Tuesday next week, she wanted us to show the good and the bad and the ugly of everything. So she wanted us to show the pictures of where her daughter had destroyed. And I mean, she did a number on her house, and she just really just did a lot of damage. Well, this Lee Specialty Clinic, if I understood Miss Sharon correctly, which we'll get into more on Tuesday. This Lee Specialty Clinic really had done a lot to help with the behavioral aspects of Sharon's daughter. So it's a very important clinic to her. It's very pivotal. So we plan on reaching out and doing a whole lot of stuff in support of the Lee Specialty Clinic with this podcast. So I appreciate everybody who does tune in for the Special Needs podcast, because it allows, even though mine's a piddly ass little podcast, it's still, if it reaches one person, to me, that's a success, because that's one more person that knows about this great program. So now that we got Wolf back, can you hear me now?
Oh, I heard you before. You couldn't hear me.
So I just couldn't hear you. Gotcha. All right. And you sent, so let me see. Where'd you send that at, by the way?
Your messenger. Or your messages.
My messages on Messenger, or my messages on my phone?
On your phone.
Oh, okay. Let me pull you up then.
Well, Scott and Val, if you're in here, hello. I just saw the comments. I was looking at him while he was talking.
Add photo to the library. All right. Now I should be able to.
This is what I gave you is the whole lineup for the weekend.
All right. I'm adding it to my downloads so I can find this and show it. Okay. All right. Let's get back in here. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to pull this up. And again, sorry, we're kind of behind, but it's because we had set up for a different show, and that show sadly fell through. So I had everything prepared, and now I'm trying to make something out of nothing. So with Wolf's help, so we know we're a little bit, it's a little slow rolling, but what do you do? All right. But anyway, let's pull this up. And and of course it's going to be super fucking tiny.
I was like, why is it so tiny?
I guess that's the way it's sent. Hang, let me see if I can edit the damn thing. Fucking hell. Fucking Christ. I'll tell you what, if there's a podcast award for biggest shit show of the year, guess who's fucking winning that shit? This guy. I'm going to win that shit like a motherfucker. All right, let's see. Now I got to find it again and try to edit it. And I mean, this is good stuff, right?
Yeah,
here.
It is good stuff. I mean,
this is quality. It's quality shit. Let's see if I can make this bigger. All right. Fuck.
Tell everybody, everybody needs to go get their magnifying glass so they can see this.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna crop this bitch. Now it should be better. All right. Now let's try this again. And now I just got to find it. I should have labeled it. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna want to hear this. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on with these people?"
Hey,
yeah. We don't even know.
Hey, at least we're getting people to laugh. That's all that matters.
I hope.
Val and Mary are all laughing at us.
Yeah, it's because it's just like a bunch of fucking idiots. I just edited this thing. There it is. Now, I edited it. Now I can't. Now it won't let me use it. It's grayed out. It won't let me touch it.
Oh,
how fantastic is that? All right, let's see if I can pull it up here in this stupid ass fucking shit. Apple and their stupid ass fucking
share your screen, Bones.
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do. Go down at the bottom, where that little computer screen is.
Why in the hell can't I edit? Why can't it edit that? I did the well, there's the shared screen.
There you go. Share the screen. And just bring it up on your on your desktop.
I don't know. It says I don't know. Now I got to go into settings. Now it won't let me do it because it's saying you got to go into settings. I got to adjust all these different settings, and yeah, it's sending me into the whole. Yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing it. And now I can't get out of this fucking stupid fucking thing. I swear. Yeah.
Hellhouse said, send it to your messenger, Bones Warren.
You know what? How about fuckers just go look for it? How about that? how about fuckers just go find it? How about it? Oh, fuck it. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. Like, in order to get there, I got to leave. I got to come out of here. Then I got to switch this because it's not in here. I got to go back to this. Oh, I'm just so aggravated right now. I set up for a whole fucking show, and now I'm looking like a complete fucking tool. Because, I'm just aggravated. And see, I can't even save it off this because it wants me to send it. It wants me to send it to the here. Let's see if I can hit it to download this way because this is maxed out full capacity. Let's try this bitch. See, fucking hell. I mean, I'm not even gonna upload this one because I mean, what the hell's the point? We'll just have some laughs and people will watch this one live, but I'm not gonna waste my uploads for this. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, much awaited. Boy, that was I tell you what though, I work faster than Congress does.
Yeah, that is true.
So I work faster than all them fucks. So how about that? Yeah. So rise inside, bitches. All right. But anyway, well, there's Boots Camp.
Look at all them artists.
You know what's hilarious? Is even though I made this bigger, I still got to have this to see the motherfucking shit. It's still small enough I can't read it on the computer screen right here in front of me. Like I couldn't tell you. There you go. You got Deadbeat, Phantom, The Fallen Angel, what does that say? Dorking, Dirksing. Fuck, I don't know. There's a lot of people. I mean,
Hell House is commenting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I hate when shit happens. I hate when shit changes and you just have to completely just revamp.
Hey, well, it makes it. It's been everybody's laughing.
He says it's probably because I'm a Kentucky fan. That's right. Who the fuck does he like again?
Even
Hell House. Who does he like? I don't know. Aren't you a Kansas City Queef fan? I think you are. You're a Queef fan, aren't you, Troy? Thanks for all the love. You got it. Much love, brother. Much love.
Yeah, he said the tickets are on Skeletix.
They're on Skeletix.
Yep.
Never even heard of that. But Skeletix. I guess that's like a Ticketmaster that don't rape you as bad as Ticketmaster. I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's like a Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I've never heard of that though. But I am a Kentucky fan. But I like Louisville too. I mean, what gave it away was it, behind right here. That's not my seat. That's awesome. Now, Wolf, is there anything you want to pop up on the screen to show kind of any new stuff? Anything
I can't do it from my phone.
Oh, you can't do it from your phone. Gotcha.
Nope.
It says they only charge $2 per ticket. Well, that's actually not bad. $2 per ticket sold on there versus I'm sure it's way more than that on Ticketmaster or Live Nation or whatever,
Right.
Anywho.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I got interviews. I'm trying to get things started. I came back early so that way I can hopefully at least have the job part nailed by the time I leave to go to Summersville.
Nah, I feel you there.
That way I come back and then I'm ready just to rock and roll and edit.
Yep. I need to learn how to do that too. I need to learn how to edit just for fun. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to do it. But anywho. Now, I don't think, let me see, while we're in here talking and this is just a hodgepodge of shit, no, I don't want to do that again. Let me see what other, I want to see if there was anything else that I needed to show that, for the Lee Specialty Clinic. A lot of these are going to be for tomorrow's show. Yeah, I was just curious. So anyway, well,
Mary said it's $14 on Ticketmaster.
That's the service charge is $14 on top of your ticket price for a Ticketmaster ticket. God dang, man. I got in the wrong business. Just fucking should have became Ticketmaster. Man.
That's crazy. But I am in the process of getting some venues down here in Kentucky. I've spotted a couple I'm going to go talk to about throwing events. So that's cool. That's in the near future.
Yeah, now. Let's see what else is coming up. Oh, July 25th. Bones Unfiltered podcast sponsored the Cozair for Kids golf scramble. So I am part of the golf scramble in that regards. So I'm not sure where at, or I'm sure it's probably going to be a hole marker, but they'll have, my Bones Unfiltered podcast logo and this QR code that, again, I'll show again for those of you all that want to scan that are watching this, for those that do eventually maybe find something they want to and want to get merch wise and want to be supportive that way, you can. Again, anytime I ever ask for anybody to check out my merch, I always tell people that do not ever buy things if you can't afford to do so.
Right.
No one wants to see anyone go into some type of hardship spending money on things that they don't have.
Right.
Because the Lord only knows, most of us have all been there. I know I have, there's
well, you see where I'm at, right?
Yeah. And you're in your car right now. So it just shows that, we definitely want support, but we don't want anybody to cripple themselves to do so.
Hell House wants you to talk about this one event that's coming up.
What about it? Let's see. The Hog Daddy's Venue official family reunion. at the Rock, Illinois. It's August. What does that say? 23rd through the 27th. Now I wish she was on here because I'd actually like to hear a little bit about too. That's it's pretty good. It's a 4-day event.
Yeah.
It's 4-day of kind of a official family reunion. Hog Daddy's venue. Now I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look up what Hog Daddy's venue is and make sure that I'm aware of them.
Never even heard of it.
Is it? I haven't either. Is that going to? I wonder if that's going to be like Boots Camp, if like more of the rap lineup, or is that going to be a different kind of festival where you kind of have a plethora of different music options that'll play throughout the 4 days? So that's 4 days is a long time. But Troy let's see, Ticketmaster is 14. I can't believe that shit. That's just highway robbery.
I know.
Woo, that is. It's unbelievable. But anyway, let's see what else. What else do I want to talk about? I mentioned the 2 podcasts, special needs coming up. I definitely am looking, and so is Wolf. I mean, we're definitely looking to try to do at least 2 podcasts a week for the next couple weeks, because in August, the mid-August, there will be a 2-week time period where I will not be able to podcast. So that being said, during that 2 weeks, I want to have extra content to where I can schedule something to drop. That way something drops kind of like I did when I went on vacation. So that being said, anyone out there that is looking to be on the podcast, definitely reach out and we'll try to set up dates because again, I only need 2, but it wouldn't hurt to have some extra stuff in your back pocket to kind of drag it out just in case, because you never know. You may have, just like today, we had a scheduled podcast that was supposed to happen right now and it fell through. So, when that kind of shit happens, it would be nice if you had kind of something extra. Up here comes Hell House. He is. All right. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys? No, just wanted to tell you guys about fucking about that cave in the rocks at Hog Daddy's. So what it is, it's a huge ass underground event. So there's like, seriously, there's 5 stages. It's 5 days. It's only $100. So it's where the gathering of the Juggalos was for 15 years. And then ICP actually lost the rights to be there because they fucked up real big time. But so the guy that owns it, and another dude named Looney Tunes, go check him out. He's a dope ass artist. They're bringing back pretty much the gathering back to Illinois, but they're not calling it the gathering. They're calling it the family reunion. Dude, it's dope as fuck, dude. You guys need to check it out. I don't have the flyer right now to send to you. I do, but we're not going to go through all that shit again, Bones.
No.
But I really appreciate you taking the time and doing that for me, though.
Oh, no,
but anyway,
I wish I knew more about it, where I did it better than what I did.
Yeah, go check it out, guys. The website's up and everything. It's actually Hog Daddy's Cave in the Rock, Illinois.com. So just go check it out. It's a huge event. It's only, like I said, it's only $100 to get in the gate for the whole 4 days.
Dude,
but I'm going to tell you guys right now, it is a huge fucking place, dude. I think it's like 300 acres.
Oh, wow. That is a
big the 5 stages are set up throughout those 300 acres.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know. Yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, It's Hog Daddy's Cave in the Rock, Illinois family reunion. But once again, thank you guys so much for talking a little bit about Boots Camp, July 31st, August 1st. We got 50 artists. We got 50 artists. Headliner is Anthony Beast Mode. And it's actually only $50 to get in for the 2 days. And camping is only $5. And artist camp free. But I just wanted to let you guys know all that, man. I got to go. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Love you too, brother.
Thanks for always supporting me, guys.
Hell yeah. Send that flyer closer to time and I'll throw it up on my page.
All right. Later, Gators.
All right.
Peace, brother. All right. Well, there you have it. So definitely some new stuff unraveling here, which is nice. Miss Mary, thank you for dropping in, honey. I know if you got to go, I got you. But you be safe and have a great day as well.
Yeah, have a good day, Mary.
So now it's so that's good that we got all that out. Let's see. I wish I would have been able to think about this. I could have, Oh well. Well, we're trying to just wing shit because we, like I say, we had a plan and it didn't.
Yeah, we did have a plan.
So it is what it is. But other than that, let's see. Like I say, the League Specialty Clinic is really going to be near and dear to me. I appreciate my peeps that I used to work with in EMS that actually reached out and once they saw I had a podcast and I reached out to them and said, hey, I'd be willing to talk to anybody to try to spread the word. They were happy to have us because it's not about how big you are. It's just about the amount of support that you give.
Right.
And if you give what you can give. And my way of giving is obviously, I've got this podcast. What if I can make people aware? And I'm not very big now, but this podcast is growing pretty good for as young as it is. I just started it, and I mean, I'm doing well with it in retrospect. So, granted, I'm not going to reach audiences like, I'm not a Ben Shapiro, so I'm not going to be reaching millions of people, at least not yet. But the thing is, if I can make aware of the Lee Specialty Clinic to even a handful of people, then to me that's a win because those handful are going to tell people, and the next thing you know, you're reaching a lot more people than what you think. And that's why follows, likes, subscribes. Now, granted, some subscriptions are paid based. It just depends on what they set up. Now, mine are not yet. So definitely like, subscribe, follow. Same with Wolf on her page, because that helps us reach more people and slowly grow our numbers. I'm trying to reach out to a lot of people and especially musicians. I was sending out a lot of invites to try to get more and more people to want to do it. Well, I've since fucked up with Facebook, and I'm back in Facebook jail again because I send too many invites, apparently, which I didn't think 5 was crazy, but apparently it was. So I don't know
if you're in Facebook jail once, they monitor your Facebook.
Yeah. Well, so apparently I got that badge going for me. So that's a plus. So definitely, if you like what you're hearing, and you're not liked, followed, subscribed, please send an invite to me. I'd be happy to accept it, along with, all the spammers do. I mean, they send me shit. I get invites from those fucks all the time. So they'll have like one friend, and they're like, and it'll be like some pastor at a church. I'm like, yeah, that's a hacked account.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I make sure I check out every profile before I accept it.
Yeah, I do too. And that's what's funny. It's like I'm in Facebook jail for spamming, and I'm like, and I didn't even send out all that much. And it's like I'm sending out shit to musicians. I mean, I do a musician-based podcast. Same with the Lee Clinic. I'll send out some invites to people that are on there that may be interested in supporting that cause. And apparently you can't do too many. Or you can do too many.
Yeah, you can.
And then they put your ass in Facebook jail.
So since I've been here, like I was telling you before we went live, if you're in the Kentucky area, if you're a musician, get a hold of me. That way I can actually do a live performance, an actual interview in person, and that way I can put it on my TV show.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, and when are you going to drop that first episode? Do you know yet?
It is the very first Monday in October.
Very first Monday of October. So that's going to be on Amazon Prime. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, is it going to be on other places, or is it just Amazon Prime?
It's just Amazon Prime.
There you go. Well, Amazon Prime then. So come October of 2026, you'll be able to look on Amazon Prime and find some stuff from Wolf on there. So that'll be quite cool, quite interesting. I look forward to that. Me also, you gotta be careful on the internet. Too many scammers. Yes, Valerie, you're right. You got to be very, very careful in this day and age. And again, if you get people on your site, on our sites, if anybody is acting like they're me, asking for direct money, like send me money or send me gift cards, I don't do that. The only thing I've asked is if you do like the show and you do want to be supportive and you can afford to do so, then if you found something on the merch you like, then you order that, because I get royalties off the merch.
Yeah.
And it helps grow the channel and pay for like the stuff that you need, your insurances and your podcast platforms like StreamYard and Buzzsprout, your distributing platforms. Those things cost me money per year. So all I'm trying to do is just make enough to cover those costs. That way I'm not having to do it out of my own pocket.
Speaking of, I need to get some business cards made up.
I need to do, I thought about that, or just doing, nowadays, like kind of like that QR code I put out. I mean, they've got, apparently they got some now where it's on your phone, where you don't have to have actual cards on you. You always have it. And if somebody wants it, then you can apparently transfer the electronic business card to them. And I'm like, I need to look into something like that myself.
It probably cost you money to get the picture.
Yeah. I don't know what it would cost, but I'm sure you're right. I'm sure it would cost quite a bit.
I mean, the other day I tried to do up my resume, and they said you can get your resume for free. Okay, well, I did my resume. I went through all the headaches, and then as soon as you go to download it, it's $1. It's $1.95.
Oh, really? That's good.
Here, you can make it for free, but to have it, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, good times. Good times. So, but other than that, I guess, we've been on for 45 minutes. We made something out of nothing. We're sorry that the music podcast that we had planned, that's the second one we've had. Now, the other podcast that we had before, we had a little technical difficulty. I ended up not getting on, and I was going to get on and make a small video or reel about it. And then same with get on and do like a small TikTok and kind of talk about it. However, due to unfortunate circumstances with that gentleman, we ended up having to put that podcast on hold. So, who knows what'll happen with that, but I know this was the second podcast that we were supposed to do this in the last 2 weeks that has fallen through. I don't know why this one did, but so we're trying to just make something out of nothing. That way we had some form of content that is going out. I don't know if I'll ever upload this to the actual podcast stuff or not. I guess it depends on what it does. We'll see. Because this one's mainly just updating, letting everybody kind of know about Boots Camp and of course the Hog Daddy's venue, which is that family reunion is apparently a different one that's kind of changed names. So,
and it's in Illinois.
And that's in Illinois, yeah. And Wolf she'll end up talking more about that one too, I'm sure. Because
but yeah, I could talk about it.
Because she'll be going back to at least you're going back to St. Louis in Missouri here for Boots Camp.
When I go to Summersville.
So she'll probably talk about it more.
Yeah,
there's Miss Janice. Morning, Miss Janice.
Hey, Janice.
It's good to see Miss Janice in here.
So yeah, when I go to Summersville, the next day after it's done, I'm heading back to St. Louis to see people and do some in-person interviews. I might actually get a hold of Big Lou today to see if he could do my commercial that I'm about ready to do for my show. Hopefully we can get that done while I'm up there. I'm not going to stay up there long because if I'm getting a job, then I want to get back. I don't want to be gone too many days.
No, I feel you. I feel you completely.
Like, I got to get back to normalcy. Get my butt out of this car.
Yeah, and actually get a place.
Yeah. Actually calling today about a place. That one place I was telling you about. Hopefully everything goes good with that. Everybody keeps telling me, even the lady that handed me the card when I went there yesterday, she said that they could help me. So we'll see.
Well, I hope so. I hope they do. But well, I don't know. Wolf, you got anything else you want to talk about for this update? Again, for those like Janice that just dropped in, we were supposed to do a actual music podcast episode 12 today. However, we don't know what happened. But I set up for it this morning. I was all ready to go, but we could not get a contact with the artist. So I couldn't send an invite because I'm in Facebook jail. So I don't even know if it let me send her the friend request without flagging it as spamming people. So, and did not have her phone number, so I could not, but Wolf did, but she couldn't get a hold of her. So we don't know what happened with this young lady, but so we just decided to do an updated show. And again, that updated show for those like Miss Janice that are late coming in here was just Wolf kind of talking about how she's going to be going back to Missouri for boots camp. And like what she just discussed to you, I wanted to talk more about the Lee Specialty Clinic here in Louisville that's under attack and was saved this fiscal year for essentially either being severely downsized or completely eliminated. And it's a very, very, very important program that they have here in Louisville for the adult special needs community. So we're very passionate about the Lee Specialty Clinic. I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think, but in 3 days, again, for those of you all that have not seen it or that are late, we got the Vair Town Hall and Rally that is actually in our U.S. the Kentucky state capital. It's in the part of the United States where I live. But Frankfort, Kentucky, at our Kentucky state capitol annex building on July 17th, 2026 at 1. They're going to be talking about the future of probably a little bit of everything. So I'm sure Lee Specialty Clinic's going to come back up in that. I'm sure a lot of the peeps are going to be there for that. Also, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be there in fights for what they're looking to do in regards to budgetary cuts for Medicaid. They're definitely making some changes. So we're curious to see what is going to develop with all that. So definitely, if you're supportive of those kind of things and you're available at that time and you want to join the fight, then definitely you'll have a lot of backup that'll be down in Frankfort, because apparently the last turnout they had, which was several weeks ago, before they were able to save the Lee Specialty Clinic when they were down there for them. Apparently they had one of the largest turnouts in history. And that a lot of the different rooms were just completely packed with nothing but people wearing yellow shirts for the Lee Specialty Clinic. And just kind of give you an idea, I'll pull up a picture I'm going to pull up tomorrow when I have Miss Ariel on. But like here's just one photo. They had these SaveLeeClinic.org, and these are, I don't know who these two individuals are. This young lady, they may be staff. They could be, for all I know, this could be a patient, with the headphones on, and it could be a staff member, a family member. I don't know, but nonetheless, these people were in groves. So it was a sight to be seen of how many people and all the sea of yellow that you saw at the courthouse on that last pictures. I didn't know anything about it at the time because I am learning about Lee Specialty Clinic myself, even though my son does not use them currently, doesn't mean that he can't in the future, because they service adults. instead of children, which is very, very, very important. And I think a lot of times the adults tend to get forgotten about. Why? Because they're adults. Well, special needs adults need help too. So great program. Definitely wanted to just update and talk about it. And then of course hearing about Wolf stuff. And then of course I showed the QR code. You don't have a QR code yet, do you? That you want to show, Wolf?
No.
That you can
I
send
can't
me?
do anything
Okay.
from my phone anyway.
No, but you could send it to me and I could pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, then I guess we can go ahead and just wrap this episode up. Sorry for those of y'all that tuned in that were wanting to see a musical podcast. I spent a lot of time this morning setting it up, and it sucks that it fell through. But it is what it is. So it's those kind of things are going to happen. So I thank Wolf for at least we trying to do something, even though I know it was all over the place.
Thanks, Miss Val, by the way.
Praying everything goes well for you, Wolf. Yep, I do too. I hope Wolf finds her play. I hope she gets this job she put in for. Do you want to tell people about what you put in for, or do you want to keep it a secret?
I'm keeping it a secret because I don't want to jinx it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. We don't.
I want out of this car.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be in that motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
I've been in here since April. I want out. I feel like
anyway,
I'm in car jail.
But again, I want to just take time to thank all the people that are very, very, very important to me because they're very supportive. Again, right here next to me, pivotal. Wolf has helped me learn. I'm actually, I'm doing better. I'm getting better with technology. I mean, I was able to even fix this little snafu with the boots camp thing. Now, granted, it was painful to watch. So.
Yeah, but you did it. You did it quick.
But I did it as quick as I could. For an old turd like me, I did it pretty damn fast. So so it just shows that I'm making progress. I'm getting more technologically savvy, which is scary, but it's all because of her. Now, I do want to take time to thank again so much love and respect for Val, for Janice, for Miss Mary,
Hell House.
Hell House.
Hell House watches a lot.
Oh yeah, Scott Braley always drops in. He may not stay, but that dude drops in all the time, man. And I'm just very blessed to have all of these individuals. My buddy Pat Parks, I just love him to death. He's like best podcast on social media. He's such a nice. I love you, bro. I know that I appreciate that kind of support, and it means the world to me. And but anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the people that are in the room that are so supportive. There's a lot of people that are so supportive that still necessarily aren't in. Like, Kathleen's not in today. Miss Judy's not in today. Sasu, the lovely young lady that I've met and talk to on the daily that lives in Germany. She don't even speak English. And this little lady communicates with me and sends me stuff and watches. She's very supportive.
Yeah, and you got Uncle D and Chris.
And Uncle D. Yep, Uncle D's in. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I think Uncle D sent me a message the other day, and I don't think I ever got back to him. I'll have to look into that.
He's actually headed to, I guess, this one film I guess they're getting ready to film. 3 hours for me, 4 hours for me, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, I know he reached out. I think he wanted to play golf, but on that golf scramble with me. But
oh, did he?
By the time I got his message, I'd already had everything full. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to use him or not.
So okay, since we're on a weird conversation here, what is a golf scramble?
Well, the golf scramble, this one in per se is for it's for a charity for handicapped children or children with that are ill. Cozair Charities, and it's Cozair for Kids, I think, is the sponsor. But I sponsored it with my podcast. But essentially, the way golf scrambles work, because I suck at golf. I love playing. I'm terrible though. Absolutely horrible. Like, if you want to be on a winning team, don't. Pick me last because whew, it's rough. But I love it. It's so much fun. But the nice thing about a golf scramble is you play the best ball. So you have a team of 4, and everyone pays their entry fee for that team. So, like in this situation, the entry fee is $400. It's $100 a person to play.
Right.
But it's all goes to charity. So
Right.
it's very, very, very important.
Right.
But everyone tees off and you pick the best ball. So everyone agrees which ball they want to use next. So whoever either hit it the furthest or it's in the best position, doesn't necessarily have to be the furthest, but you may say, well, this ball maybe didn't go as far as that one, but this one's in a much better field position.
Right.
Or with less obstacles. So you just agree, and then everyone tees off again. They take that next second shot from that spot, and then they pick the best ball and best ball, and you do that, for the entire game. They do limit on scrambles because there's so many people, so they limit certain things. So there may be like a limit on how many putt attempts you get. Like me, I'm a what golfers call it. I do the snowman rule, which means no matter what, I stop at 8, and 8 looks like a little snowman. Well,
right.
They do the same kind of stuff, except they don't go as high as 8. But most of your people playing in scrambles too a lot of them are pretty good, so they don't need 8. Like me, I stop at 8 shots per hole because I just suck that good.
Well, I tried golfing once and I shanked it so many times. I was like, hell with this.
Well, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Though.
I ain't gonna lie. I have played golf my entire life. Not very much. Not very much. That made it sound like I'm some fucking Tiger Woods. I'm not. I've played golf though my whole life and have never bought a golf ball ever. Why? Because I shank and I'm in the woods so much that I come out with everybody else's mistakes. So it's like I don't have to buy golf balls. I mean, hell, even tees. My cheap ass will find a tee that ain't fucked up on the ground, and I'll put it in my bag. I don't pay. I mean, I haven't bought anything like that.
You sound like something that I would do.
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
But
I'm good. At putt though.
And then with golf scrambles, they also have additional things. So, like for instance, if you want to spend $40 more for charity, then you can get a package where you get like extra mulligans. So you get like say 2 mulligans per game, which a mulligan is if you fuck up bad, then you can say, well, I'm going to use a mulligan and I'm going to reshoot. And that last shot doesn't count.
Oh,
and you get 2 of them, and they do other stuff too, where to make the game fun and entertaining. And then of course, while you're playing in scrambles, that's sponsored by businesses. So like, for instance, there's one sponsor it's a car dealership that is donating a car for a hole-in-one. So anybody that makes a hole-in-one during the tournament, then obviously they would be put into, I guess, the hat to draw if there was more than one. Now, if there's only one that hits a hole-in-one on a specific hole, it's the hole where the car is. So it's one that's designed for that. And if they get a hole-in-one, if they're the only one, they win a new car.
Oh, wow.
So, but it's all sorts of stuff like that. And again, it's all for charity. So it's all for children that are, sick and families that are in need. And I'm very passionate about it because my son at one point in time benefited from the Vair charities. I think it was many, many, many years ago, but I think if memory serves, they helped us get him a wheelchair back when he needed it when he was little. And, so they got us this helped us get this really nice wheelchair that we could use, especially when we went on stuff like to the fair and shit like that, where you're on your feet and you're mobile the whole day. Well, a kid like Brandon would have struggled being on his feet. He couldn't have made it very long. So it's organizations like that actually step in and kind of help families, obtain things that they need for their, sick child. So I love those organizations. And not to mention my uncle, he is a Kozer clown. So he's one of them that you go to the Barnum and Bailey circus and shit here in Louisville when they have it. And, he's always one of the clowns that is here in Louisville. And they're all the ones in Louisville anyway are Shriners. So they're the people you see on a lot of times doing roadblocks out in the street with the maroon fez hat on. Those are the guys that wear the fez hats or the Kozer Shriners. And I don't know. I'm assuming they have Shriners in all states, but I've never even thought about it until just a second ago.
I don't think I've ever seen any in Ohio.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's like Kentucky State. I don't know if it's surely to God it's not. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. I know you have to be a Mason first before you can be a Shriner. So you have to become a Freemason. And there's a process with that. So but anyway, all those kind of programs and those people they join those organizations because they want to give back to the community and they want to help. So right. Which is always cool. But yeah, that's pretty much like what the golf scramble is, and I love it. Like I look forward to playing. It just you ain't gonna win on my team, not unless you're a Tiger Woods. You're a Tiger Woods, and we can take every shot. You can hit it like 400 yards every single time. Then we'd be shooting from your shit all the time. Then yeah, maybe we'd have a chance on being competitive. but if you're relying on me to get you there. Not gonna happen.
That's right. I know the feeling there. I'm right there with you.
That's right. Well, all right. Well, I guess it's been an hour. I guess we can go ahead and just go ahead and wrap this one up. Again, tomorrow, tune in tomorrow, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I'm gonna have Miss Ariel on for the Lee Specialty Clinic. She's a single mom with three, wonderful kids. They all have ADHD, I'm pretty sure. But anyhow, she's a nurse. She's fixing to be a nurse practitioner, so she's already made it through school. She's just kind of finishing up the last little bit of stuff. But she did a lot of clinical hours at the Lee Specialty Clinic. So I'm going to have somebody that can actually give me a little bit of insight on what exactly they do for the patients. And then again, on Tuesday, next Tuesday, I'm going to have Miss Sharon on. She has an autistic daughter, and that is a patient at the Lee Specialty Clinic. So we look forward to hearing her story and about how the Lee Specialty Clinic has helped her daughter out. And then as for next week, the latter part of next week, we'll just have to see what develops. So Wolf and I may try to get another music podcast going on, say maybe on Thursday or something like that.
That'd be cool.
And we'll figure out what time, if it's in the day or in the evening, and we'll let you know when we know something.
Yeah, hopefully I'm working next week. That's what I'm praying for.
Yeah, well, I hope so for you too. That way you can start getting your life, squared again. Get out of that car, get you a place. I know, get normalcy brought back to your life. So I know
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Like I couldn't fall asleep last night. That's how excited I am.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for you because I hate seeing you in that car. I know you got to do. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but. I never liked you being in the car.
I had to for obviously my TV show, but now I'm back to where I'm residing, and definitely, like I said, I definitely need a place.
That's right. So I guess I'll wrap this up, and then I don't know. I may set my gimbal up in here and maybe do a TikTok, and maybe this time I may go live, do a TikTok here in a minute, and do a TikTok with and allow people to join in. There's always people on TikToks wanting to get in. Like here, nobody really said anything, so I didn't send anybody anything, but besides Hell House. But on TikTok, you got people wanting to get into your shit all the time and talk. So, find some people. I'd rather do it with people I know. I don't really like getting on there and just accepting anybody's shit. But maybe do a quick TikTok as well and give an update, because I'm trying to be a little bit more, involved in that. But other than that, today we were live instead of Kick. We were live on Twitch. So to all the Twitch people out there, if you hear me, give me a like, give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to see which one grows faster for me. I know I'm an old turd and I don't play video games, so who knows which one will take off. But also, Wolf, my Xbox was Bones42323. So that's my handle on Xbox, same as it is on YouTube and a lot of my stuff. So I just wanted to let you know, because I sent something to Troy Hendricks, because remember when we had his podcast show, he had talked about how he wanted to, he would love to get some gamer tags and occasionally do some playing with game playing online, especially when GTA 6 drops.
Oh, absolutely.
So I hear it's going to drop, but what I've heard, and I'm curious to see how they do it, is that the online gameplay is not going to be when they first drop it. That it
probably won't.
They're going to focus. They want people to focus on story mode for a little bit. So I would imagine, if that holds true, that you may not have online gameplay with GTA 6 until the first of the year, I would think, because I don't think it's going to drop. I think it's November of sometime in November.
November 19th.
So November 19th. So that's close enough that it may not be online until January, but we wanted to have everybody. Now, I don't know if you have Helldivers, but I know Jonathan said he did. So he wanted it, but he didn't have anybody to play with. And I was like,
Jonathan,
you got to have people to play on that game.
I know Chris said he's going to get it. Jonathan, and you said Hell House. And I think I think Chris had one more other person.
Yeah. So for those of you out there, definitely we're going to be doing some gaming when that happens. And Wolf, she'll be doing the whole gaming and however, I don't know how the hell she does that shit, but she does. There's Chris just dropped in. What's up?
Hey, Chris.
He's definitely down for some GTA. So yeah, well, Chris, when it comes out, I mean, we're definitely gonna. I've got hers. My handle is Xbox is Bones42323. So if you hear that and you want to send me an invite to play some Xbox, I do play from time to time. I play Helldivers, and I play.
You play Hell House.
I play Hell House. Yeah, it's so scary. But let's see. I played. What do I play? Helldivers, Starfield, GTA, and I've been playing some baseball recently, but by myself. But pretty much I think those are the games I play. And COD. I do some COD. I like the new COD.
I like COD. I want to play I want to start playing that Halloween for Halloween.
Oh, I saw the trailer on that. That does look like that'd be pretty interesting. It looks like it'd be pretty fun. So, we'll see. But yeah, definitely, Chris, when that happens, we'll get everybody's gamer tags, because I mean, shit, I used to play online with a bunch of peeps from all over the US. We played for like 7-8 years. We played all the time. I loved it. It was fun.
Well, I think it'd be cool for all of us to get together, because we can do all of our missions and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and with GTA, you guys, man, especially if you're going to do heists and stuff like that, you got to have backup.
Right. Exactly.
And same with.
I don't want no 2-year-old playing with me.
No. Well, and they talk so much shit. I get tired of listening to their high pitched and
Right. I'd rather play with
whiny ass. I can't do it. No, I want to play with adults. I want to play with people that are old like me. That way they got the same reaction time. I don't want to get my ass smacked around by some fucking 10-year-old that has lightning fast reflexes. Because I tell you what, dude, that's what GTA. There'll be times where I'll be on there just messing around. It's like I'm just minding my own business, you know. And of course, you got all these little teeny boppers that want to come in there and just fuck with you constantly. So it's nice when you have a little posse of your own peeps, you know.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's true. I heard that they're thinking it's not 100% yet, but they're thinking about also making a Red Dead 3.
Oh,
And I love some Red Dead, man. Red Dead was some shit. It was God, it was fun, man. I just loved the whole Western aspect. It was GTA on horseback. Oh yeah. It was fun. It was good shit. So I'm looking forward to that too if they do come out with that. But GTA 6, as long as that's been in the making, all I gotta say is it ought to be off the fucking chains.
Oh yeah. I mean, just seeing some of the videos that I've seen, man, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. And what I've seen from what few trailers I've seen on it. Yeah, I can't wait either, Chris. I'm excited about it. So, but all right. Well, we'll definitely do all that. Oh, also, while we're doing an update, let's talk about it real quick. There's still time. It's not over with yet, but it's getting close. Go to www.southernlightsentertainment.com. Go to Miss Pam's website. Check out who you can vote for the upcoming award show. There is all sorts of good quality peeps that would love to have some votes.
Yep.
Voting goes all the way through September 1. So make sure that you're voting hard, voting heavy now, because you can vote as often as you want, but the time is ticking. And once I think it's September 1st hits, she's going to shut it down for voting. She's going to start tallying. There's already, I forget how many thousands and thousands of votes have already been casted. So it is going to be a long tally process going through all that.
Oh, absolutely.
But vote now, vote often for your favorite peeps. So again, check her site out, check out these names. If you don't know who they are, look them up on Facebook, social media. You never know. You might find your next favorite band that's up and coming that is nominated for some stuff. You may find your next fave. So get in there, send them some invites. There are still some tickets left. If you want to actually be a patron and go to the award show, people, all patrons that are coming to watch as fans, there's only a limited amount of tickets for seating that is available for this show for those individuals, but those people get the better seats. You get to sit up front. So they start them in the front row and they start working back. And I think it's like 100, it's only like 100 tickets is all they're selling for outsiders. So if you want to be a part of the outsiders, definitely I suggest looking into that. It's at the historic Oak Grove Theater in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. November 14th is going to be that show date. So if you're wanting to go and be a part of an award show and meet and hang out with people like myself, like Wolf here, and all the many different bands, I'm sure they may not all make it, but you've got a lot of people that are going to be at this award show. So if you want to hang out, I say jump on the chance of getting your ticket now. Tickets are not expensive. I think it was $25 a seat.
Yeah.
And you get a swag bag when you do it. But if you're going to do it, I suggest you get on that before it sells out, as well as make your hotel arrangements earlier than later, folks, because you don't want to take a chance. Who knows what's going on in that city or around that area? You don't want to take a chance on waiting for the last minute and then having a hard time finding a hotel in the proximity. So we as well as Wolf, we've got our hotel to where I think it's a half-mile walk for us, but we can walk. That way if we want to do a little drinking after the fact, then we don't have to worry about driving.
Right.
So be responsible. If you come party hard, but definitely have a plan of having somebody, whether it be Lyft, Uber, whatever, your best friend's, college roommate, whoever's going to drive you home to where you're safe, or your hotel. That way everyone, the community is safe and you are safe. So let's see. The map is insane. Oh yeah, the map on GTA, Chris. If that's what you're talking about, yeah. Golly, man. From what I saw, I was like, holy crap. On a
They have fast food.
I mean, they have fast food.
Yeah, they have fast food restaurants.
So you can go to like Mickey D's and get yourself a Big Mac.
and your character can get fat. You have to exercise just to get your weight off.
No shit. Your character,
like I said, they merged Sims with.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So your guy can get fat. I want my guy to have a big ass beer belly. Kind of like that. I try to work out, get back in shape. The only thing it doesn't leave is the stomach. It's like it's not. I guess it's age. I'm too old now. I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, but I did not. But that's interesting. So your guy can get fat. I wonder if they age too.
I don't know.
Of course, I guess that would be such a gradual process. It would take like literally forever.
Right.
But that would be cool. You start out playing, you're a toddler with the AK, then you graduate to a teenager with a bazooka. And then you become an old codge like me with mine would probably be a walking cane that actually is like, a Gatling gun. I just lift it up and just blast people. And then I go back to walking like I'm ancient and prehistoric. I don't know. It'd be cool. It's good shit. So I can't wait to see what they do. But I hear it's awesome. I hear it's going to be awesome. So they really put in a lot of forethought into it.
Sure did.
But they should. I mean, they've been working on it for what, over a decade?
Yeah.
So yeah. So it ought to be.
I've been waiting on it forever.
It ought to be off the chain. Other than that, I guess that's it. So again, I guess I said it 16 minutes ago, and I guess I'll say it again. I guess we can now wrap this up. But anyway, thanks for those who did tune in for this uneventful podcast, because sadly everything changed and we were trying to just do shit on the fly. So I know it was all over the place, but we did get to do some updates. And again, we did get to talk about the Lee Clinic, which is very important to me. Lee, Wolf got to talk a little bit about her upcoming TV show. It's going to be on Amazon in October. So we definitely look forward to all of these future endeavors that are going to be happening. We thank everybody again for tuning in. Chris, thanks for finally dropping in, brother. It was good to see you. And
nice seeing you, Chris.
And again, tomorrow, 11 Eastern Standard Time, tune in for the Special Needs Podcast with Miss Ariel. That's going to be one that's going to be fun. And we're going to, again, talk more about the Lee Specialty Clinic. So let's keep that Lee Clinic, that train a rolling, because we definitely want people to understand that this is a program that is very near and dear to a lot of people in Louisville, and it is a program that needs to remain because it's very important. So if we're going to trim fat, government, let's trim fat off some nonsensical shit that we spend millions of dollars on every year, instead of a program that helps take care of the elders that are special needs in our community. So until then, we'll see you tomorrow at 11. Then Tuesday again, another special needs, again, talking about Lee Clinic, because we're going to hit hard about that. I want people to be aware, because me having a handicapped son, I'm surprised I was unaware of this program, but I've completely had no clue. So it's one of those things. My son's not in it yet, but he could be. And it's one of those things, I think, that you have to be even on a waiting list to get on it. So it's a very important program. It's kind of like the Michelle P. waiver. That's another program that we're going to have some people that know a little bit more about it than I do talk about that kind of stuff, because the Michelle P. waiver is a very important waiver, and it is on the chopping block as well. So again, thanks for everybody tuning in. Please tune in for those special needs podcasts, because they're going to be very beneficial. The more people we see, the more we share those, the more we're going to get the word out, and the more that we can help to ensure the safety and longevity of the Lee Specialty Clinic here in Louisville. Wolf, anything else you want to hit before we wrap it up?
I think I wrapped up everything.
All righty. Well, thanks for trying to set up a show today. I'm sorry that, we don't know what happened, but we're sorry that it didn't work out.
It always seems to fall through for me. But
Well, it's same with me. It happens, and sometimes, people just get complacent. It is what it is. But thanks for those of y'all that did tune in for this updated version again. But this is the Bones Unfiltered podcast. This was the Off the Beaten Path edition, just because we kind of talked about a little bit of everything. Look forward to tomorrow. And again, peace to everybody for tuning in, and much
Bye,
love
guys.
and respect. Much love to you, Wolf. Good luck with the new application. I hope that it proves fruitful
be nice.
soon. Yeah, I hope so too. All right, guys and gals. Well, much love. This is Bones saying be good or be good at it. And we look forward to seeing you all on the next episode of the Bones Unfiltered podcast. Wolf, much love.
Bones Unfiltered Podcast.